Hi everyone, welcome back. If you have watched the previous video of ours, then in that video, we have discussed the manual way of Json serialization, which seemed quite efficient for the small projects but a bit tedious for the larger ones. And in that case, we have concluded to use the code generation method. So, Sunny, are we ready to do that?
Yes, Bindu.
Okay, so in the previous video, you have mentioned that we have to add some packages for this method. So, we'll be doing that at first, right?
Yes, as you can see here, I have listed all the required packages. The first one is JSON Serializable. This package automatically generates code for converting to and from JSON by annotating Dart classes. Similarly, the second one is JSON Annotation. This package has all the classes and helper functions that support JSON code generation via the JSON Serializable package. And the last one is Build Runner, which is basically a build system for Dart code generation. Now let's grab all these packages and edit in our postspecs.yaml file one by one.
You have added those packages at two different places, so can you tell me the reason behind that?
The reason behind placing these packages in two different places is because JSON annotation is a regular dependency and other two are dev dependencies. The difference between dev and regular dependency is that dev dependencies are packages which are only required during development process. These dev dependencies are not included in our app source code, while packages which are placed under regular dependencies are required at runtime. You will get clear down the road when I finish creating a model class for our sample JSON and show you different use cases of JSON annotations. Let me prepare a model class out of our sample JSON now.
So, I can see the red lines at the top. Can you explain a bit about what they are?
Yeah, these are the errors pointed by our IDE, but these errors are entirely normal and are simply because the generated code for the model class does not exist yet. To resolve this, we have to run the build command in our terminal. The command will generate all the required code and these errors must disappear. But before running build command, let me create all model classes. Now, let me run Flutter build command and all these errors must disappear. See, all the errors are gone. Now, if I have to tell you about what this command does in a simple term, then this helps us to generate all the files that have the serialization logic inside it. If you remember, I have mentioned the file with the same name of our model class, but with .g.dart extension. This is the file where all the serialization logic are filled automatically. So, running this command triggers a one-time build that goes through all the model classes and generates the necessary serialization code for them.
Do I have to run this command each time if I make any changes in the model class?
Yeah, the above command has to be explicitly run each time you make any change in your model class. But if you do not want that, then you can use the same command replacing build option with a watch. This observes any change in your model class and automatically makes change in the generated files or builds the file if not available. You can start the watcher and leave it running in the background.
Uh, as I know that the convention of naming the variables in Dart is lower camel case, but you're naming them in a snake case. So, what if I want to follow the camel case convention? Is there any way to achieve that?
Yeah, there is. In fact, it's very easy. We can achieve that by annotating our field variable with a Json key. The Json key annotation is used to specify how the field variable is serialized. Let me quickly show you how we can achieve a proper naming convention. See, I have used the name property of Json key to change the name from snake case to lower camel case. But using Json key annotation, you can customize much more in your model class. And here, since I had run build runner with watch command, it automatically adapted the change. Here, you can see in this documentation, there are so many other properties under this annotation. For example, the default value key is used to set the default value for the field variable if the incoming key is absent in the response or it has a value of null. So if I want to give the default value for this employees variable, then I can do. Similarly, you can use all other these keys to make your model class more robust and powerful. Okay, now it seems we have completed preparing our model classes. Let's quickly hook this up with our previous Flutter project.
Is there any way to print all the values of the object rather than as an instance of it?
Yes, Bindu, there is. If you want to print all the values for all of your nested objects, then you can pass explicit to JSON parameter in the JSON serializable annotation over the class declaration. Here, in this annotation, I can pass parameter called explicit to JSON and set its value to true. Similarly, I can also do in other model classes. Now, let me run a build runner to make these changes in our generated files. Okay, now if I rerun this project, then while printing this company info, it will provide all the details inside the nested object also. So as you can see here, this company contact is an object, right? But we can see all the details being printed despite of being the nested objects.
So finally, we made it all the way from manual way of JSON serialization to code generation method, and thanks for making it till the end. You can get the complete source code of the project from the link in the description box below. If you like the video series, then don't forget to subscribe the channel, and we'll be back with another video soon. Till then, keep watching.